What if I told you that your morning coffee habit could be one of the best things you're doing for your future health? A groundbreaking 30-year Harvard study just revealed something that could change how you think about your daily cup of joe, especially if you're a woman. Stick around, because what researchers discovered might surprise you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on the latest health and science news that actually matters to your life. Today, we're diving deep into a massive study that followed nearly 50,000 women for 3 decades to understand how coffee affects healthy aging. And trust me, the results are fascinating. Let's get into it. So here's what happened. Researchers from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health analyzed data from 47,513 women who were part of something called the Nurses' Health Study, starting all the way back in 1984. These weren't just casual observations either. Every 4 years for 30 years, researchers tracked what these women ate, how much coffee they drank, and their overall health status. That's an incredible amount of data. Now here's what makes this study really interesting. The researchers defined healthy aging very specifically. They looked at women who lived to at least age 70, were free from 11 major chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer, had good physical function with no limitations, maintained strong mental health, showed no cognitive impairment or memory problems. Out of nearly 50,000 women, only 3,706 met all these criteria by 2016. That's less than 8% of the group. So what did these healthy agers have in common? Here's where it gets really interesting. The women who qualified as healthy agers consumed an average of 315 milligrams of caffeine per day during midlife, which is roughly 1 to 3 cups of coffee. And here's the kicker. More than 80% of that caffeine came specifically from regular coffee. Not tea, not soda, not decaf. For every additional cup of coffee these women drank per day, their chances of healthy aging increased by 2% to 5%, with the benefits peaking at about 5 small cups daily. But wait, it gets even more specific. The study found that only caffeinated regular coffee showed these benefits. Decaf coffee? No significant association. Tea? Nothing. And here's something really important. Drinking cola or other caffeinated sodas was actually linked to a 20% to 26% lower chance of healthy aging. So this isn't just about caffeine in general. There's something unique about regular coffee that seems to protect women's health as they age. So what makes coffee so special? According to Dr. Sarah Mahdavi, the lead researcher who presented these findings at the American Society for Nutrition's annual meeting, coffee contains a unique combination of bioactive compounds that go beyond just caffeine. We're talking about antioxidants, polyphenols, and other compounds that may work together to reduce inflammation in your body, support cardiovascular health, protect brain function, combat cellular aging, improve metabolic health. Research has previously linked coffee to reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. This new study adds another piece to the puzzle by showing that these benefits may translate into overall healthy aging. The researchers are now investigating exactly how these bioactive compounds interact with genetic markers and hormones, especially in women, to produce these protective effects. Now, before you go and start chugging 5 cups of coffee a day, let's talk about some really important points that Dr. Mahdavi emphasized. First, this study shows an association, not causation. That means coffee drinking and healthy aging occurred together, but we can't say for certain that coffee directly caused these women to age better. There could be other lifestyle factors at play. Second, the women who aged best weren't just coffee drinkers. They also exercised regularly, maintained a healthy diet, didn't smoke, and practiced other healthy behaviors. Coffee isn't a magic bullet that can replace these fundamental health habits. Third, everyone metabolizes caffeine differently based on their genetics and life stage. What works for one person might not work for another. Pregnant women, people with certain health conditions, or those sensitive to caffeine, should be especially careful. And here's something critical. Loading your coffee with sugar, artificial sweeteners, or heavy cream can actually negate many of the health benefits. The study participants were drinking relatively plain coffee, not triple-shot caramel macchiatos with extra whipped cream. Dr. Mahdavi also noted that while 7 cups showed benefits in the study, the optimal amount for most people is probably around 2 to 4 cups per day. More isn't always better, and drinking too much coffee can lead to sleep problems, increased anxiety, and other issues. So, what can you actually do with this information? Here are your key takeaways. 1. If you already enjoy coffee and you're a woman in midlife or approaching it, this research suggests your habit might be supporting your long-term health. That's great news. 2. Quality matters. Stick to regular caffeinated coffee, preferably with minimal additives. Black coffee or coffee with a small amount of milk is ideal. 3. Moderation is key. Aim for 1 to 3 cups daily and don't exceed 5, unless your doctor says it's okay for you specifically. 4. Don't start drinking coffee just because of this study if you don't already enjoy it. There are many other ways to support healthy aging, including a balanced diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, stress management, and avoiding smoking. 5. Remember that coffee is just one piece of the healthy aging puzzle. It works best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle. And 6. If you're sensitive to caffeine, pregnant, or have health conditions that make coffee problematic for you, definitely don't force it. Talk to your healthcare provider about what's best for your individual situation. It's pretty amazing that something as simple as our daily coffee ritual could potentially contribute to healthier aging. This Harvard study gives us yet another reason to appreciate our morning cup. What do you think? Are you a coffee lover or do you prefer tea or other beverages? Have you noticed any health benefits from your coffee habit? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with the coffee lovers in your life, and don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based health content. I'll link to the actual study findings in the description box below if you want to dive deeper into the research. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay curious, and maybe pour yourself another cup of coffee.